I just decided to go live and then tackle this thingy and see what happens. Unless it start tackling me, in that case I'll just move on and let it be. But otherwise we are going to make a simple game. And then they explain here the concept is generate a random number and ask the user to guess the number. So the continue asking until you receive the number after 5 times of guessing, show a game over message. Here is how it works. Show a welcome message as the user's name and say hello to the user. Okay. Ask if we should start the game. Okay, after receiving a positive answer, generate a random number and ask for the user to guess. If the guess is correct, show a congratulations message and quit the game. If the number is not correct, that's the user until you receive the correct number. As a hint, decide the first time, every time that you are asking for a number, tell the user to guess higher or lower. If the user failed five times, show a game over message. So this will be under a loop which runs five times. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I've already done the welcome message. I didn't see this part of here. I'm gonna have to include this one because I just jumped straight to here. Ask if we should start the game. So now I'm just gonna include this part so that welcome then says hello whoever then and then after that says select options below, which is this part that here that I've already done. Simple. So far created the project and then created the main file which has this main function file inside. You write the code and then this is how you print out to the console or display messages to the console. And then as you can see, I already done the welcome to guessing game, and then I already jumped straight to saying select an option below whether it's a start and quit or quit. And this is how it looks with what I've done so far. This beside this line here, this line will be used for other purposes. So this is how it's gonna look, and then here the user will have to input one, which will do it later, and then whatever. But before must add the part where the user enters their name. So I'm guessing we're supposed to ask what is your name, ask the user's name, and say hello to the user. So it's very much easy. Just that this now will have to come after. Oh, what did I do? This will have to come somewhere in here. But before that, wow, yeah, this line of code here, we use it to be able for us to be able to get the input that the user will be entering to the console. Remember when I said the user will have to input whatever information here. This information we must be able to extract it from here to the coding part. And this is how you can. This will allow us to extract that information, so we can be able to manipulate it and use it however we want. So now what I'm going to do, because oh yeah, I'm supposed to also print out the thingy. Okay, let me just print this back, but then instead here I can say what is your name. Let me just do this. What is your name? And then the user will have to input the name, then we have to cache the name here. We can say call the name is string. Let me just say username equals, so then we're gonna use the scan that we instantiated there dot next token. Dot what? Is it next line? Yeah, next line. Call it a string. And then using that, we can simply just say um, um, what hello, hello. Then we concatenate. Um, wait, what did I do? Okay, yeah, that's not correct. So yeah, so welcome to guessing game. What is your name? The user inputs the name, we extract the name, then we take the same name that the user inputted, we use it here to make this sentence make sense. Hello, whoever. Technically should make sense. And then after this, that's where the part of please select an option. I feel like I should put, but let me put it here. Uh, Next line. Then let's run and see how it comes. Welcome to the guessing game. Hello. Then let me just say, wait, I almost gave my real name there. Tops underscore tricks. Okay. Hello tops underscore tricks. Please select an option below, which makes sense, eh? I guess it makes sense. Uh, Let me just. So then after that, I'm done with the first three parts, if I'm not mistaken. I'm done with the how, show a welcome message, ask the user name and say hello to the user, and ask if we should start the game. Now comes to the hectic part. After receiving generate, okay, this is not necessarily hectic. Um, yeah, this is not hectic. So this part here, after receiving a positive number generated, so it's gonna be if the user select one, then we do this. Otherwise, if the user select two, then it's quit. Then yeah, technically quit the game before it even started. And then if the user input anything other than one or two, then I don't know if we should forcefully, if we should force the user to input the right thing, or we should just tell, I don't want to make it complicated, but I think it might make sense in that manner. When if the user input anything other than one or two, then it does again and say input the correct thing, incorrect whatever inputted, then it appears error. Okay, so let me just do this and see if it will make sense. So we're gonna have okay, so we're gonna have okay, they're asking for the link. Please just bear with me. Two people are watching. I wonder who you are, guys. Let me just share this link, then I'll attempt to let's see if it makes sense. Yeah, might make sense. Okay. Don't you say please, please my food. Okay, I'm kidding. Please my food for real, Sham. So let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Okay. Yes, okay, London. It makes sense though. Okay, it does make sense. Anyways, let us continue. Let us continue. So, as I said, for people watching there, appreciate it. The national local supporters. Anyway, as we continue forward, I am done with the first three. Now I'm gonna attempt this one here. After receiving a positive answer, generate a random number and ask for the user's guess. Ne? So after receiving a positive number is something that you get from this statement here. It says ask if we should start the game. So which is what I've done here on this line. This line will say to the user, please select an option, and then if it's one, if that option is one, then we start again. If it's not one, if it's two, then we quit. And then if it's not two, therefore it can be anything. With I don't know if we should force the user to just keep on inputting the correct numbers, and then like in a manner that if it's not one or two, then this thing will keep on popping up, forcing the user to input the correct things in order for this to work. For example, if the user keeps on inputting or entering, for example, 333 every time, then this message here will keep on popping up, forcing the user to either input one or two. If it's not one or two, then this message keeps popping up. That's why the do while comes in. Do while when okay, yeah, do while. It's been a while. Let me see if it will work. But I believe for this to work, we're gonna have to actually do it. Okay, I'm gonna have to declare another variable here. This will be int option ne. So this option will be responsible for taking in the option that the user takes here. So we're gonna say do. Okay, I'm gonna have to say to declare another thing also, boolean run, while initially it is already initiated to true, but I'm just gonna do that, and then we're gonna have something like do and then while run. Hope it makes sense. Something like this. Then here we're gonna have a switch statement. Switch statement is more like an if statement, just a bit different. And then we're gonna use the option, the option variable. Why? Oh yeah, whatever. So here, oh yeah, here I'm supposed to actually get the thing option equals to scan what next int ne. So after let me just do another what do they call this again, next line or new line. And then so it's gonna output this and say to the user, please enter select an option. Then the user will have to use input that option or enter that option. If it's one, then we do something. If it's 2, we do something. If it's not 1 or 2, then this will have to repeat again and say to the user, please enter whatever, whatever. So we're gonna have something like if it's case 1, if it's case 1, we do something. If it's case 2, we also do something. But otherwise, I don't know is there otherwise. Oh, default, I'm not sure if it's there. Oh yeah, it's there. Default, then we do something. So it's gonna be system error. System what? System error, and then gonna say incorrect input or something. Incorrect input. Please enter again, something like that. And then thereafter, I actually want to run this and see if it's gonna work or not. Cause oh yeah, we're supposed to also. Am I supposed to stop this? No, I'm not supposed to do it. It's just supposed to display this. Then we're not stopping the while. This will just keep on doing. Let me run and see what will happen. But it makes sense so far. Okay, what's your name? But now I'm just gonna say tops, and it's gonna say hello tops, and just increase this a bit. So if I import any other number other than 1 or 2, it's supposed to just from here, supposed to show or re-output this again, forcing me to input whether either 1 or 2. Let's see if it will work. And it works. Incorrect input, please enter again. Then this will keep on doing or keep oh let me input let okay doesn't cater. Oh okay. Okay, let me do this to accommodate letters also, because user can make a mistake and input a character instead of a number. But let me just to cater for those ones, I change this to string. Nothing necessarily will change, just that now the user when the user inputs a character by mistake, then that error should pop up, and then here it's gonna be 1 or 2. Now it should cater for both the integers and next. Should it be next or next line? Just next. It's fine. And then now it should cater for both the characters, the number, and the special characters for sure. So tops, and then yes, letter, yeah, special character, and it works. So now until I enter either 1 or quit or 1 or 2, this will keep on showing. This is the for oh yeah the reason yeah, the reason for this to happen is because of what we call the do while. So this thing will keep on doing whatever is in here up until the run is am I saying it correctly? Yeah, this will keep on doing this, or will keep on doing this here up until this is false, the run is false. So as you can see now, the run is true here. So at some point, if I change this and say for example, I change the run to false, ne? Now when the user input a wrong thing, this will not repeat again, but it will actually break the while loop. Let's test it out and see what happens. Let's test it out and see what happens. Wait, did I install it? I'm not sure. So like I said, because of that false that we added here, now when the user input or enters a wrong thing other than 102, then this shouldn't reappear again because now the run is false. It's no longer true. So the while is supposed to break. Uh, so let's just test that out and see what happens. If it's 5 is not the correct thing, so it's supposed to show the message of incorrect input, please enter again. Oh yeah, well, it wouldn't make sense to enter again while the thing it broke down. But let's just imagine this is not here. So it's just saying incorrect input, and then it makes the run to false. Now our while loop is on true here. The run is now true. But at the moment this becomes false, the thing breaks, the while loop breaks. So this what you see here is not supposed to re-show or repeat again like it did on the first try. So let's just see and see what happens. Incorrect input. So this is what it's only going to do. And then up until you rerun the thing again, the program again, you won't be able to enter the correct whatever or enter an input. So yeah, so we won't need this in here because we already have two which is catering the quick part. So into here, actually inside of here, this is where we're gonna put and make a run a false, because the moment the user clicks to, the program or the game is supposed to break regardless. So what we're going to do in here on option number 2, we're just going to say run equals false. That's it. And then you can also input a friendly message here saying you have quitted the game or something like that, not error. Let me adjust this a bit. So we're gonna have to, let me just copy this one. Now when the user inputs 2, the game is going to break, and then it's going to output this message saying can say something like, what a loser, you chickened out. Chickened chickened you chickened out. And then from there, yeah, something like this. So what is the chicken out? So when the user press or enters 2, then it's supposed to show this message, and then the game is over technically, or the game is, yeah, the user have quitted out of the game. And then we can just run this and see what happens now. See if it works. Okay. So jobs. Yes. So and then what's going to happen now? Remember, if the user input any other anything character or a number which is not 1 or 2, then the thing's supposed to force the user to enter a number again up until the user enters a correct thingy. So when we enter 2, this thing's supposed to show the message of saying you've chickened out. Hey, what it is, you've chickened out. Basically specifying what you have quitted the game. That's it. Nothing special about it. So 2, and then it does that. What a loser, you chickened out. You chickened out, whatever. I don't know if it makes sense. Oh yeah, this is not supposed to happen. Incorrect input, please enter again. This is not supposed to happen. It must be changed somehow. Oh yeah, damn, I forgot about this important thing. The break keyword. So after here I'm supposed to break. The purpose of this break here, it's in short, is just to separate these cases here. what happens in case 2 should just end up here on the break part, and then yeah, it shouldn't continue. The program shouldn't continue reading in, or also what is it, compiling the following code after the break machine. So for example, now the user inputted 2, entered 2. So whatever that's happening after 2 supposed to happen, and then when it gets to the break, then it stopped. Then it stops. The program should stop doing anything, not continuing. Before this break, so the program, what it did is it came here, did everything that is inside of 2, and also continued, and then went to the default. That's why we saw the two messages there. The last one, what the user and the incorrect. The incorrect one is inside the default, and then the one the user is inside the case of 2. So this break helps us for the compiler or the program to not go overboard or to the next case. And actually in here we should also put break. Yeah, this is going to stop the compiler from reading in the code on the next case and stuff. So yeah, let's continue and deal with the in case if case is 1 now. So if case is 1, which will be under here, let me just usually put the break before I forget it again. So if case is 1, what's supposed to happen? I feel like this is offside for some reason. Now that's better. Now they said if case is 1, after receiving a positive number, a positive answer, which is 1 in our case, then a random number, generate a random number and ask the user's guess. If the guess is correct, show a congratulations message and quit the game. If the number is not correct, ask the again until you receive the correct answer. Mind you, this will have oh yes, as a hint, whatever, if the user failed 5 times, show a game over message and quit the game. So this thing of if the number is incorrect, is not correct, as again until you receive the correct number. It will depend on the number of loops here. As you see, they said that the thing must run 5 times, must give the user 5 chances of inputting the correct number. And if that for those five chances are reached for the user getting the correct number, then it's game over. Basically. So how are we going to do this? Well, we first have to generate the random thing. There is a shortcut, or rather not a shortcut, but a way to do that. We're just gonna say random. How do I name this one? So let's say guess. No, guess. Let me just say ah rand random value equals to new random random, and I'm supposed to give it as much as I can remember. I think I'm supposed to give it what is it again? A limiter. What do I mean by a limiter? Let me see. So basically, if I say 20, this is going to run from, it's going to give me a random numbers from 0 to 20, if I'm not mistaken, if I still remember correctly. So yeah, it's going to be something like this. And actually, let me just use frontier. Can I just use RMD? Is that okay? Because now I think we're supposed to also do this int RMD value, ne? Then I say equals to RMD dot next int. Oh wait, Okay, which one is this one now? Okay, wait. Am I supposed to pass in some a thing here or here? I think I'm supposed to pass here. So in this case, let me just say a random. They didn't necessarily give go to what how was the limit or the upper bound for generating the random number, but I'm just gonna give it 100. It makes sense to give it 100. Yeah, it makes sense. So what should we do? We should display this value to the user before anything. And then how do we do that? Displaying is very much easy, just like how we did here. We are just going to, oh, what did I do? Copy. And I'm supposed to display this. We can say, can you see different thing here? This does be all over. Random value equals to, then we concatenate rnd value, what, oh, rnd value. So this is supposed to show the random whatever. So please, whatever, let me just put again a new space before, and should I put the after? No, there's no necessary. Enter random value equals to this, the initial random value. Yeah, initial random value equals to whatever, and from there the user will have to guess. Let's just say run this and see if it works. Welcome to the guessing game. What is your name? Sean, because you're watching the thingy. Hello Sean, please select an option. Sean, because he's so, I don't know, silly, he inputs a wrong thing, then us again, then he mistakenly pressed enters 301, then he enters again, then enters 1, in which case it initially, yeah, it's that. Oh, okay. Why did it do this? Initial random value 75, but again it displayed this again, which it shouldn't do, because after the break. Oh, okay, there's no, okay, now I understand why it displayed this. I understand now, because there's nothing that breaks the while loop inside the case one. So up until when the user has won or has reached the limit, the five chances limit, then I'm going to have to break this while, so that it doesn't repeat this statement here again. So yeah, so we're gonna continue. What I don't wanna do again, we saw that it works. It does print out the initial value, which is 73. So from here, the user is supposed to enter the the what, after receiving a positive number, generate a random number and ask the user, uh, generate a random and ask the user's game. If the after receiving a positive answer, generate a random number and ask for the user's guess. If the guess is correct, show a congratulation and quit game. If the number is not correct, ask until as a hint beside the first time. Okay, every time the every time that you are asking for a number, tell the user to guess higher or lower. Am I supposed to display the initial thing? What, I'm not, I don't know. Beside the first time, this is triggering. This is very tricky, or not necessarily very straightforward. Besides the first time of me asking the user to input, or oh, okay, yeah, okay, I understand now. I'm not supposed to display the random. I'm supposed to ask the user to guess, ne? And then after guessing, then does it show? What? If the number is not correct, ask again until you receive the correct answer. Is this based on the same random generated random number or different ones? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I got it though. So we're not supposed to. I don't think we're supposed to display this here. So this is just what the users have supposed to guess. Ne? So after this, we're supposed to make a while loop, and then the while loop will run 5 times. The first time, I don't tell the user to whether it's higher or lower. The user will have to input the number based on that number. If it's not correct, I'll have to tell whether it's lower. The lower he entered is lower than the random number or higher than the random number. So I'm not supposed to display this actually. I was wrong about it. Okay, in that case, um, just gonna comment it out. It's not kind of a big issue. Just comment this out. But now we know that we're gonna have a while loop. The purpose of this while loop is for us to give the user 5 chances. Because the user, actually, let me just also int chances equals to 5. The chances that this is the correct, I'm not sure if it's the correct whatever. While chances is greater than 0, chances is greater than 0, greater or equal, oh yeah, greater or less equals to 0, then we do the following that comes inside this thing. While chances is greater or equal to 0, we'll do whatever, and then what else? If the number he input is correct, you you send out a congratulation method. If it's not, then you oh, how am I gonna do this again? Oh, okay, okay. I think I get it though. Okay, so hmm, so if this is done doing and then nothing happened inside of this, then there should be a message saying what again, quit the game. If the guess is correct, show information and quit the game. If the number is not correct, ask until you receive the correct number. If the user failed 5 times, show a game over and quit the game. Yeah. So if the user entered the thing, had 5 chances and then ran out of them, then this is supposed to happen, which is supposed to be outside of the while loop. Show a game over and quit the game. Basically turning the quit the game is basically turning the run into the false, just like how we did here. So how are we going to do that? Well, like yesterday, we're supposed to say, actually, this, come to think of it, I think this is supposed to come before, and then this is supposed to come here. So we say, game over, game over, you lose, you lose, loser. Ooh, something like that. And then you kill whatever. Only if the chances here they run out. So if they did not run out, this won't be displayed, right? I think that's the concept. So in here, we're gonna say we're supposed to take in the input from the user, the first guessing. We're supposed to take it, so it's gonna be, we're gonna, should I do it outside? Yeah, I think I should do it here. Int guess, I mean, it makes sense. And then we're gonna say guess equals to scan dot next int, and then so we're gonna use some if statement here. If, oh damn, oh yeah, what? You are shaking my breath. So there's gonna be what, three if statement, actually four, because now is there's supposed to be if guess it equals to if it's not greater, if it's not less, that means it's equals to. But then we should also accommodate the what? Oh yeah. If it's greater, if guess, right? If guess is greater than not chances, it's greater than R&D value. Then something should happen. Else if okay. Oh, what the everything. Anyways, else if gas is less than R&D value, then also something should happen. Else, so if the gas is not greater and is not less, that means it's equals to. So they should come a message saying congratulations, you won, and don't whatsoever. Game over. You, hey, congratulations, you won, something like that. Congratulations, yo. The spelling will moshe me for sure, but anyway, okay. Congratulations, you win, you won, you win or you won, I don't know, you win. Hooray, hooray, or something like that. Oh damn, okay. Yeah, something like that. Congratulations, you win, and then after we quit the game. This is actually quitting the game here. Quit the game. Should I say break? I mean, we're supposed to break the for loop also. Yeah, supposed to break the not the for loop, the do while loop. So and then afterwards, I think so far it makes sense. Wait, there's something wrong here. Why is this complaining? And there's supposed to be a break here. It's complaining because of this for some reason. And apparently it's not. Okay, why is it complaining? System of pronoun, game over, you lose. Why is it complaining? Why is it complaining? Why is it complaining? Okay, I'm serious now. Why is this thing complaining now? What am I missing here? What am I missing? Why? Oh, okay. Also, why this is happening, we also need to decrement minus equals to 1 plus equals to minus equals to 1. What does this do? This is just simply decrease. Remember, we what is it again? Initialized or assigned our chances here equals to 5. So this is actually going to say is 5 greater than 0. The answer is yes. Then it comes here. Then the user inputs the guess and then check if the guess is greater. If it's greater, it's supposed to tell the user the value or the user to go lower. And then if it's less, then supposed to tell the user to go higher. And then else, well, if the number is not less or is not greater than the random, then that means the value that the user inputted here, the guess, is equals to the whatever the random number. Then this message is outputted. False is set to whatever, run is set to false, and then the thing breaks. So breaking the do while. And then or otherwise, if none here is correct, because just because the number is not greater, is not less, doesn't mean it's also correct. Oh yes, if it's less, then it tells the user to go higher. And then this, oh yeah, and then it comes to this part here where it actually decreases the chances by 1, or it minuses the chances by 1. So now here the chances is not going to be 5 but 4. And then it does the same thing again. It's 4 greater than 0, yes. And then the user inputs the second guess and then check if the guess falls under one of these conditions here, or these if statements. If not, then the chances are decreased by 1, then 3, blah blah blah, 2, blah blah blah, 1, blah blah blah. When it says 0, this thing will break because 0 is equals to 0. So this thing will break. Hope it makes sense. So now what we're supposed to, I don't, oh, it's not complaining. Damn. Is it? No, it's not complaining. So now here what we're supposed to do is actually telling the user to guess a number which is lower than the number that the user inputted. Hope it makes sense. How are we gonna do this? This can go, so it can say something like what guess is greater than the random, ne? So what guess try lower, go lower, or what, enter a lower number. How should being creative is not my thing, That's one of my weakness, being creativity. Because now I'm even struggling to formulate a sentence here. So something like go lower or enter a lower number, enter a lower value, something like that. Enter a lower value. And then this programming life is all about copying and pasting. So we're just gonna paste here, and then here's gonna be higher value. Yeah, so if the guess is whatever, this is executed. After this is executed, the code won't come here. Instead, it will come to this part where it minuses the chances, and then now start again the user inputs and whatsoever. So actually I want to do this. I want to display the let it not be initial anymore. I want to display the random value at the end when the game is over. Hope it makes sense. Just so I know good to very how bad was I. Where should I put it? Obviously it should be somewhere around here. Before it says game over, then it outputs this and then says game over, blah 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 blah. Yeah, something like this. Let me actually put a new line here also. Makes a bit of sense. I don't know if I should do the same here. Load, and here also. Already covered those. Yeah. So now, moment of truth is to just run and see if this is working or not. But overall, to explain what's happening here, we are creating a game where a random number will be generated and the user will have to guess the number, and then each and every time the user guesses the number will have to tell whether the number is lower than the generated or higher than the generated. Oh, so am I supposed to tell the user to enter a lower number value here, or to actually tell the user put the number he or she entered is lower than the, or is greater than the thing, then therefore meaning that the user should enter the number? It doesn't matter. Let's just run this and see what's happening here. Oh yeah, basically what's happening when you enter the program or run the application, this message pops out here saying welcome to the guessing game, and then this one says to the user what is your name. Here the user, or we use this to get inputs from the console which are entered or inputted by the user. So here I'm actually getting the name of the user from the console. As you can see here, I used this scan which I initialized here at line 21. This scan is going to help us each and every time we need input which the user will enter from the console. So yes, I get the name, then using that name, I display another text or another sentence saying hello, whoever, the name of the user. Fine, and then at the same time when this appears, there will appear a menu. You can call it a menu where something like this will show. Please enter and select an option below. One being for start and two being for quit. So when the user, whatever the user inputs, we're gonna get it using this line here. Option equals to scan dot next. Remember, scan is used to get whatever information from the console. So we get that number or whatever the user inputs on the console, and then we check if it falls under these cases here. We have case one where it's an option one. If it's an option one, this is supposed to happen here. I'll explain. And then if it's case two, this is supposed to happen. And then if it's either neither or not either, if it's neither one or two, this is supposed to happen. In this case, it will tell the user go to you inputted or entered a incorrect value, incorrect value. Please enter again, and then this will reappear again. This statement here telling the user to enter to select an option below. So until the user enters either one or two, this won't appear, or this will keep on appearing. Yes. So when the user enters case two is basically to quit the game. Nothing more special about it. As you can see, we're making this false, and as I said, I think this the printout thing should come before the making of false thingy. Well, logically it makes sense for it to come, then make this false, and then after break, and then yeah. So yeah, when the user enters two, the two is supposed to break the program, the computer, the game, and then this message will be outputted to the console. While the user, you check it out, and then if the user inputs or enters one, then yeah, everything here is supposed to happen. Firstly, we are generating a random value here. Oh yeah, this is supposed to, because I'm not displaying it initially. So what's supposed to happen? I am initializing, or I'm making a random value, and then the random value, that the random value will be any value between 0 and 99 in this case. I think for it to be 100, I must add 101 or something. Yeah, because yes, okay, yeah, I think something like this. And then yeah, I'm generating the values from 0 to 100 here, random ones, and then using that value I generated here, as you can see, rnd value, random value. Then after that, I'm declaring and assigning these two variables here, chances which will be used in a while loop, which will give the user 5 chances to guess the random value, and then the guess which will be used to get the input or the guess number that the value enters into the console from the console into the console. So as you can see here, we're using a while loop. This while loop is going to run 5 times as our chances here is assigned 5. So this while loop will run 5 times, and while it runs 5 times, what's inside? Well, what inside is supposed to execute. Yeah, my English pages are depleting. But anyway, when it runs 5 times, this what's inside of this while loop is supposed to execute 5 times. I've wait, I think I forgot something. Oh, you know, I didn't. It's supposed to execute 5 times, provided that none of the conditions here in the if statement is met. So, unless it's met, this while loop will run 5 times. So, but then if they are made, then for example, oh, not all of them. If the else part is made, then our game will quit, and then it will display the message of saying congratulations, you win whatsoever. But then if this is not made, then therefore these are made here. Therefore, that means the guess or the value that the user input is greater than the random number, then this will be displayed, and then the while loop will run again. And same applies to when the guess is less than the random value, then the while loop will run again up until the user run out of chances or the user actually gets to guess the random value correctly. That's a lot of explaining. Anyways, let me test this out and see if it works or if there's any errors here that I made. Um, Yeah, so first thing that when you get here, the welcoming message, and then text saying what is your name, um, and then hello chops underscore tricks. Please enter an option. Like I said, if it's anything other than 1 and 2, the thing will keep on telling you to enter a correct input. So now let's just press 1 and see what will happen. Yes, so I inputted okay. You know what? I'm supposed to input a friendly message here saying saying the game has started or something, just to let the user know what to. Oh yes, that's the thing. Yeah, okay. There's no error of marking, but I did not put friendly messages here. I'm just taking in the thing without telling the user to yeah, okay, I get it now. So instead of displaying the random thing here, what I'll say is I'll say that the game has started, something like that, just to tell the user to say the game has started. Let the game begin. Let the game begin. Let the game begin. Ne? Let the guessing game begin. Guessing game begin. Sharp. So and then after that, I'm also supposed to tell the user here to enter. Please enter your first guess. Ne? I think here. Please enter your first guess. Please enter your guess. Enter your guess doesn't make sense. Say please enter your guess. Anyway, I don't care in this case. Then the user enters the value here, and using by the value, the thing will display whether it's higher than the thing or lower than the thingy. If it's lower than the this thing will be displayed again. So please enter. Okay, let's just run and see what happens. Okay, enter your name. Oh, okay. but it's still fine. Okay, let me just say 2. All I do is a game over. Okay, let me run this thing again because we actually want to be realistic and shit. So tops 1, 1. Let the guessing game begin. Please enter your guess. Let me say 25. Enter a lower value. Lower value, ne? So enter a lower value. Let me say 10. Enter a lower what? Okay, now there's something wrong with this now. Because now I think please enter uh yeah, this spacing here is a lot. Please enter your guess. It's so low. Let's say 5. Nah, there's something wrong. Let me say 0. Enter how many types did I input? Oh, okay, this is the game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now this is for the last time. Enter 1. Wait, it keeps on going. This is so wrong. Let's see. Random. Oh, okay. Random value is 7. Damn. Okay, it works, but there are some red flags about it now. So I entered the thing 7 times. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually, 6 times. Yeah, I should correct it. But then the random value was 7 here. As you can see, I entered 6 times, and then the thing said, game over, you lose, loser. Because now my chances have run out. But let me just fix some settings here and here. The spacing is too much. Best way to start it. I think I should remove this one here. Also, the thing runs 6 times, which is not correct. So I think it should be when the thing is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. How should it be again? Should it be greater than 0? Or should it be greater or equals to? I'm not sure. Yes. If it equals to 1, uh, I am shaking my head. Oh, I think I know from now this should work actually. Let's run and see what's happening. Uh, at least it is working. That's a good thing about it. Eh? It is working. T underscore T, and then we'll start the game. Let the guessing game start. Please enter your first guess. Let's say 25 as usual, or enter a higher number 50, a higher number 80. What the so this is 1, 2, 3. Ne? For the fourth time 95. Please enter a higher number. Let's say 97 because there was 7 last time. What? Oh wow, how would I know this? But now it ran for the fifth, yeah, 5 times, which is correct, which is how it's supposed to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, yeah, because any, I didn't get correct, I didn't get it correct on the 5 chances given. It displays the random value which I was supposed to generate, and then also the message saying game over. Does it make sense though? Let me see if I can win this thing because it's not good for me just to make this and then I don't win. Doesn't make sense. Let the guessing game begin. 40, 45. Oh, let me start at 50 and see which one higher. 80. Hopefully it's not 100 again. lower. Okay, 60, wait, 75, lower, 65, lower. There's no other that will guess this then. I'm in 10 for the fifth time now. Lower, and it's 15, 65, so I have 15 chances. One of 15, one over 15 chances to get this thing correct. So it can be anything now in this case. Ah! Yeah. Okay, no, this is not supposed to happen. This is not supposed to happen. But I won, guys. Yo. Oh wow. I have won. Um damn. I don't know. This is so cool though. This is so cool. This is so cool, guys. But this is not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to say game over, you loser or loser and stuff. But the important part is this one here. The important part. The reason why it's doing that because there is no what's the reason then? It's not supposed to show this. Oh, okay. What? Oh, okay, why? I thought this is supposed to break the to break. It breaks the while loop. Like, does it break the while loop in this case, or does it break the if statement? And now since this is false, technically it should have stopped. Now the question is, does it break the while loop? I don't know what's happening here. Or this supposed to be, no, it's not supposed to be inside the while loop because it wouldn't make sense now. It wouldn't make sense. Oh, anyway, that's what the method for the thing is working. It's working. Um, yeah, I don't know. Wait, guys, whoever is watching the live, can you comment in the comments and see whether what I'm doing is making sense? I don't even know if I'm audible, yes? Yeah, no. But yeah, if you're watching this thing, just comment just to alert me. Uh, just to alert me that what I'm doing makes sense. Mm, 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 mm. I don't even see a necessity for this right here. Do I? What am I supposed to do here? Hmm. I think this one here. What is supposed to have two things here? Have two run forces here. And then we also have the break. Well, this break is for this one here. It's for the switch. This one is supposed to break the while loop though. One thing for sure. It's supposed to break the while loop. I wonder if what happens if he gets the thing on case number 3. Will it break the thing is, I don't see myself guessing this thing on guessing number 3 or 2 or 1 or something. So in this case, I won't really know if let's just see what happens there. Lower, lower, lower. You see, I'm already on 15, so I have one of 15. It's not 11. Lower. Damn, man. And it's better in that case. Damn. But yeah, this is a cool game, because I think I'm done for the day. Yeah. The next thing I'm gonna be like, I think I'll be demonstrating this on an application. Yeah, just make a simple application when the user clicks a button, start or quit. There'll be two buttons. Just what I did here, but then they'll be demonstrated on a application, an actual application, a full mobile application thing. So I'm thinking there'll be an app, an application obviously, and then we'll have two buttons, simple, nothing complicated. When you press the start, then there'll be what will pop out. Yeah, well, it's supposed to take you to the page where the user enters the value and then click on the button, and then a message supposed to pop out to the user saying go lower, go less, whatsoever. So I think the next time when I go live, I'm gonna be demonstrating this game, this simple game on the application. Yeah, but then the logic will be the same. I don't think I'll just copy everything that I did here, because I am going to require it, and then copy and paste it on the thingy. What I'll be doing on that side is just building the actual application, the buttons and all those things. That's it. So yeah, I guess this is the end of the stream, guys. If you were if you were watching up until this point, no, good luck at your programming is nice, very adventurous, very exciting, amazing, and very charming at the same time. So yeah, good night, good night, good night, good night.